Hey guys, welcome to Coffee Combos. Lindsie.
Hey, I'm here. Half dead, but here.
Great, we're all dead inside. So we... you know what? We've had a really long and draining day yesterday. We worked from 5, well, I was up at 5, and we didn't finish recording podcasts until 9 p.m.
Yes. So
And
that was
fucking alive.
That was a long day.
But I'm dead inside today.
And then we were also up at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah. So
By the way, guys, we have Leah on the podcast from Teen Mom 2.
So the last time we had you on the podcast was exactly a year ago.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, this
really?
week was our 1-year anniversary.
What did we?
I guess podcast anniversary.
Yes, podcast anniversary.
What did we talk about?
We were in Atlanta.
Yeah, I remember.
And we called Jeremy
On
on that podcast.
Okay, yeah.
And I can't remember what else we talked about. I think you actually talked about starting your book.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Our listeners can confirm.
I bet, yeah.
You talked about like you were in the process of maybe starting or wanting to, and so that was a year ago.
That's nuts.
Right.
Literally nuts.
And it's taken me that year.
Yeah.
To complete
It'll
it.
take a long time. It's a work in
Everybody
progress.
says that like writing books is like having a
Therapy.
child.
Yes. It's also therapy.
Yes.
You don't
But it's
feel
like your baby.
It's like a baby.
No, it is. I was reading the manuscript that I sent in, and it was sent back to me on the way here, and I was crying the time. Like, how could someone so little, like 9, 10 years old, after getting beat,
Yeah.
go and help your dad bandage himself up afterwards? Like, the love and compassion that you had, like, at such a young age.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
We're excited. So that was one of the things that we wanted to talk about was your book. So we can you can talk more about it once we get into it. But I guess first, how are the kids?
they're doing great.
They're good. I mean,
great.
I did clarify in the phone call with Jeremy, but I did not allow Addie to say the F word.
Okay, Kail.
I didn't. I did not.
Jeremy and Leah are basically calling you liars.
And I
Or a
can't
liar.
call Addie a liar, but I didn't do that. I mean, I say fuck a lot, but I told Jeremy she got it from him.
She probably did get it from him.
So, and I'm just
And
getting
maybe
the
she
blame.
just knows that you say that, so it would
Right.
be valid.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I
So,
love how you say, yeah.
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 So I miss them, and I'm ready to do another
Oh
vacation.
my gosh, I can't wait. Where are we going next?
Orlando?
Orlando. Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
to Orlando.
I would love to do like just for like a little weekend getaway.
You guys are nuts. Like, I feel like I would never go on vacation with, like,
Multiple children.
yeah.
Really?
No, that's so hard.
Honestly, you really when you're going on vacation with multiple children, you're doing it for the kids because there's no relaxing. It's not fun for the adult. Like the only joy in it is watching the kids have fun, but you're simultaneously pulling your hair out.
But are they so occupied with each other that they're having a fun time? Because I feel like being a mom of one, I'm constantly like entertaining him.
Yeah.
Right?
No, our kids are pretty much self-sufficient. The
Yeah.
only one that needed a lot of attention was Lux.
Well, understandably. He's
Yeah.
a baby.
Yeah, but he lived his best life in Hawaii, so
I think we had fun. The only thing was just going from one island to the other, hopping islands. Like that was
because
rough
you're
with all the
basically
kids.
just like
Wait, didn't
traveling.
y'all get evacuated?
No, we moved sides of the
I
island.
thought y'all did.
Before it got caught on fire.
Oh,
We literally moved our Airbnb the day before the fire started.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Were you freaking out?
I didn't even know about it until Leah told me. So
Of course you didn't know about
I'm
it.
oblivious.
It's like
I
the
don't
whole
know.
island's on fire and Kail's like,
like,
what's
"Oh,
this?
Let's go. What are we going to do today? Let's go skydiving again.
Oh my gosh. I love it. So you guys plan on doing these vacations like for
Yearly.
yearly long period
yes,
of time.
like my kids love Leah's kids and they
Yeah.
ask for them.
I love that.
Yeah, so
Like
do
when
my
are we going
kids.
to see the girls again? And Lux will literally see the TV and be like, Addie.
That's so
And I'm
cute. That's so cute.
We're like best friends.
Yeah, they were super at the They saw each other at the reunion.
They did so well. At the
I know.
reunion. Oh
They
my
loved
gosh.
it.
Did they do a kid special? Are they like
Well, it was like us with Chelsea and then all the kids together.
that's so cute.
Yeah.
Aubrey didn't want to do it, but one day she'll want to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
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 So when we were doing our live, we were asking obviously about questions, and your sister got on and she told us to ask you about your Costa Rican friend.
Well, I did meet a really great guy in Costa Rica where we...
Are you also pregnant?
What the fuck? I am not pregnant.
Kail
I just started my period actually today, so I'm super emotional.
Kail literally just made that up, like, off of the fly. Because we ask each other all the time, are you pregnant?
Yeah, every day.
Every day.
No.
Well, not every day, but every podcast.
Yeah.
So I was just going to give you a hard time. I know you're not pregnant.
No. And yeah, so I met this guy and we had a really great connection, but I'm at a place in my life where I just don't want to be committed to a relationship. So I have friends and that's
that. So you're not talking to people, or you're talking
I am talking to people.
Oh.
But I'm not dating anyone.
Okay. See,
I'm not in a committed relationship with anyone.
Jeremy told us that you were talking to people, and I was like, I don't believe that. Like, she's not.
When him and I were, like, figuring out our shit, we were both talking to other people.
No. He meant, like, now. And I was like, there's no way she's talking to multiple people. And he was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he even said she would admit it.
Yeah. He said that you would admit it, and he said that Addie, like, tells him who you talk to.
Little shit.
Are we spilling the tea?
Little
Like,
shit.
is this something you didn't know? Because now you do.
Yeah, no, I didn't know Addie was running her mouth.
Yeah. Can she read,
But it
like, the
doesn't
names
surprise
in your
me.
phone?
Yes.
Oh, she reads
I have
them
to
too.
hide my phone.
I saw on Teen Mom the one episode of the girls taking your phone, and I think it was Leah reading your text messages.
My sister definitely enticed that because that's what my sister does. Just like she told you to ask me about my Costa Rica friend. So yeah, she was saying like, "Oh, your mom's going out on a date with Brandon." They thought it was my producer Brendan, and then
my God! I don't need any more of those types of rumors.
So they grabbed my phone, and that's when they seen. I sent like a little kissy face to Jeremy. Nothing meant by it, but they thought, "Oh my gosh, mommy," and that's what happened with that scene.
Got it.
Oh,
Okay.
my gosh.
But you are currently talking to people.
To people, yes.
But what do they snoop for
I'm
in your
open.
phone? What do they think that they're going to find?
I think in that moment they thought they were going to find that I was going on a date with some guy named Brandon, but then they seen a little kissy face with
So
Jeremy.
you went on a date?
I didn't. My sister was messing with them,
Okay.
telling them that.
Okay, so the holidays are just around the corner, and I was trying to think of something really special to give some of my friends and family that they would definitely love this season. And for a really special gift for the people in my life, I definitely thought that Canvas People was perfect for that. Canvas People prints your favorite memories on canvas and turns them into unique works of art. And they add kind of a really pretty touch to your house. You've seen me redecorating my new home for the past few months, and actually a ton of you guys have asked me where I get my canvases. So if you're as obsessed with family photos in your home as I am with mine, you definitely want to check out Canvas People. They've been really amazing. They have decor, and they have pieces that really look like art. So not only does the photo itself look amazing, but the printing on the canvas also brings the photo to life. They even have photo editors that will improve your photo by hand, like whitening your teeth or removing imperfections if you want them to. With Canvas People, you get your favorite memories printed to cherish and beautiful prints that look great on any wall. Now, as a special, very limited holiday offer, CanvasPeople.com is offering their popular 11 by 14 photo canvases for free. That's right, for free. These normally sell for $69.99, but you'll pay nothing. Just cover the cost of shipping and handling, and you'll get your free canvas if you text COFFEE to 64,000. Just pay shipping and handling. This offer will not last, so text COFFEE to 64,000. That's COFFEE, COFFEE, to 64,000.
Wait,
So
are
is
your
Brandon
girls protective?
I think they are. I
Yeah.
think the relationship that I was in previously, it makes them,
Be a little more like wary.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
I
their
feel like
guards up. Like they're trying to like
They
investigate.
just don't want anyone
yeah.
they don't want me with anyone, which is fine.
that's understandable. Yeah. I mean, I feel like as a kid, you're going to be apprehensive of anyone that your parent dates.
Yeah.
But I also know that we're single moms and we're going to date. It is what it is.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, I feel like
I mean,
it would
I've
be
never dated, but
an unrealistic expectation to
You're talking to
think
people
that you're
too.
not gonna date. Like, what are you supposed to do?
I feel like we get a lot of hell, and we
Yeah.
don't want to film about it or this and that. And I'm like, I'm gonna film dates because I am a single mom, and I just
Yeah,
because
that's
I have
what
kids
you're
doesn't mean
doing.
I can't go and socialize.
so would you
and date.
film a first date?
Yes.
I feel like that's so awkward.
Kail, you
It
haven't
is
even ever
awkward.
been on a date, so how would you know if it was awkward?
Okay, let's clarify. I've been on dates when I'm already in the relationship.
Okay.
So I've been on
What's
dates.
that like? Where do you guys go, and what do you do?
Applebee's.
You go to
Oh
Applebee's?
hell no!
Oh my God, Kail!
No.
Oh my God! What do you get at Applebee's?
And
what are you doing? What are you doing at Applebee's?
I was just kidding.
No, she's not.
Where do you go?
We go to Olive Garden.
Kail's been there like a million times. Like it's nothing.
No, I'm just kidding. One time I did go to the melting pot.
You did?
Yeah.
Was it a good date?
No, we left fighting.
No, you need to go on adventurous dates. You need something,
Like
Like go-karting, rock
Experience.
climbing, experience.
Yes,
Yes, I'm down for that. Still not filming it.
Why?
I can't believe you would film a first date. Like, how do you explain
Because
yourself?
I'm not ashamed of.
It's not about shame. I just would be like, first of all,
or judgment, or I don't care what anyone says. We're gonna date.
okay, maybe we should go on a double first date.
I do have a
We
good
should.
question for both of you.
Okay.
And you're probably going to answer it differently, but based off of what you're saying. Why wouldn't you film a date?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like it has to do with somebody just trying to get on the show and like get
100%.
notoriety from you? And why would you film one? And do you have any reservations on dating somebody because they might just want to be with you because of Teen Mom?
I definitely have reservations that maybe some people only talk to me because of the show. But I also feel like it is part of my life, and that's where I'm at right now. And why wouldn't I want to share that? Why wouldn't I want to be vulnerable and present that? Like, there's so many other single moms out here that probably feel the same way. Everyone's mom shaming these days. So
Yeah.
why
Oh,
not
yeah.
make a stand for that and go, you know what I mean?
I guess I wouldn't want to film one because meeting someone and going on a date is already a little bit awkward.
Mm-hmm.
So then you're putting them on the spot, and now they don't know how to act because they've never been on TV before.
And you don't know how to act because you've never
And
been
so
on a
are
date
you-
other than Applebee's.
And so are you really going to get a good reading on someone
Right.
because they don't really know how to act with all the cameras?
That's why you go on another date.
Yeah.
You're not-
It doesn't like, it's not like a start and like finish.
Yeah. You can go in without cameras. Mm-hmm. But I don't care to film it.
Okay.
Because I feel like I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. But I also feel like you should want to go with them on the date to see how they would act around cameras, because if they start acting real cheesy and like they really like it, then that should be a good indication. Like,
That's a wrap.
that's a wrap, literally.
Yeah. That's true. That's a good point. I don't know. I'm still not going to do it. So
Why?
fast forward / rewind. What is the status of Victoria and her baby? It's a boy. We saw the gender reveal on Instagram. Did they film it too or no?
Can you believe I'm having a fucking nephew?
First of all,
so
I
exciting.
can't even believe that your mom has 7 granddaughters and this is the first grandson.
I know.
How?
How does that happen?
Does that happen?
It's meant to happen. Oh
Like-
my
Don't
gosh,
they say that like males predict the sex though?
Yes. The
Yes.
male spermies.
So y'all just mess with the wrong kind.
Right. Men that only produce
Females. Yeah.
Are the kids excited?
Yeah, but she is having a boy, and she's gonna name him Kai.
That's so cute.
Wait, is that
love it.
like Costa Rican?
No.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Kai Costa
I feel like
Rican?
it is.
CAI, like
Is
the
it?
hyphenated I. Yeah.
Yeah. What does
Okay.
it mean?
I love it.
What does it mean?
I wish I knew.
You're like,
I wish I knew.
I love that.
I just
That's
love
cute.
it.
All right, guys, I've talked about this many times before, but I found the perfect subscription box that makes the perfect holiday box for every young explorer, engineer, and artist in your life. It empowers them to be creative, confident, and fearless in all their endeavors with KiwiCo's innovative projects. Jackson always loves when we get this in the mail each month because it's hands-on learning, it's fun, and it's also the gift that keeps on surprising. KiwiCo creates super cool hands-on projects for kids to make learning about STEAM fun. So STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, art, and math, designed by experts and tested by kids, so there's no need to research or worry about gathering all the supplies needed for that month's projects because there is everything you will need, plus detailed, easy-to-follow instructions that are written for kids. They have 7 different lines to choose from for all ages, so I promise there's something for every kid that's on your list. This holiday season, give the gift of hands-on learning for tomorrow's makers. KiwiCo is a convenient, affordable way to encourage your children to be anything that they want to be. There's no commitment. You can cancel at any time, and monthly options start at $16.95 a month, including shipping. For our listeners, go to KiwiCo.com/coffee and get your first month for free. Every day counts when it comes to making a difference, so don't miss out on this amazing opportunity. Again, it's KiwiCo.com/coffee to get your first month for free.
So wait, I don't know if you can tell us this, so just tell us to fuck off if you can't, but...
Fuck off.
Perfect. That's perfect. Where are they going to raise the baby? And are they going to do that together? Or is that something that we're going to see in the upcoming season of Teen Mom?
You will see it in the upcoming season of Teen Mom. It has been a process, just going back and forth to Costa Rica, and the process getting him over here. He may or may not be here when the baby's born. That's so sad because he wants to be.
Is the ultimate goal for him to live in the United States?
Yes.
Okay, so he wants to move here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's scared to move here.
Well,
He's
of course,
terrified.
because, I mean, think about it, right? Like, you live in another country and your job is to take people on excursions and tour Costa Rica. Like, why would you want to come here where you have to bust your fucking ass to work and not get paid enough? So why would he want to come here? Now, the real only reason for him to come here is Victoria and the baby.
The baby, yeah.
Well, so are they
Would
in
she
love?
not-
Are they co-parenting? Or like what?
Yeah, they're in love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would she not consider having the baby in Costa Rica?
No.
Because the baby could have dual citizenship.
No. If the baby is born in Costa Rica with all the new laws and stuff, it could be denied citizenship here.
Oh, wow. So you guys have been going through this whole
It
process.
could possibly not get the dual, but if it's born, something about that. But if it's born here, then it will have dual citizenship. But there's
Wow.
like I was even talking to your friend Janae,
Yeah.
and if she would get pregnant in Japan, that would be like it would be a citizen in Japan. It wouldn't be here.
Oh,
It could possibly
wow.
be denied here
Wow.
in the States.
That's such a process that I feel like,
Sad.
yeah,
So
your
fucking
sister
sad.
probably was not thinking about that during the moment.
No, no, she was. Kail knows.
Yeah.
That wasn't a thing. What else we got?
So the next thing we have is... Okay, this is a question from Instagram, on Instagram Live.
Yeah,
we
didn't come up with these.
Yeah, these are not from us.
Okay.
Why don't you be more blunt with Jeremy about being a family? Why do you let him call the shots?
I feel like I've been pretty blunt with Jeremy.
I feel like you have. So that when I saw that question, I was kind of like,
Yeah, I mean, from the beginning, like I said, I just set in the moment to
Right.
figure out what was right for me, and I just decided it didn't align with my life and where I'm at.
I think that's fair.
Do you feel like you'll always have a connection? Because I feel like it's just somebody from the outside looking in, like watching. I feel like you and Jeremy do kind of like have a natural attraction or something to each other, and maybe it's just because you have Addie.
No, Jerry and I are like playful and funny and fun. Like we're like really good friends. But when we try to create a relationship out of that, it just doesn't work out. We don't have the same views in life.
That's literally me and Javi.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
Javi and I could have been best friends.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I feel like I'm best friends with Jeremy, but I can't be in a relationship with him.
I don't feel like I'm best friends with Javi now, but we could have
Well,
been.
you can't be.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, like, we
Right.
could have been. Like, that's the same kind of dynamic. If we never got romantic, we could have been really good friends.
But if he wouldn't have been with anybody else, do you feel like with this much time that's passed, do you feel like you could have became best friends with him like she is with Jeremy?
Maybe. I don't know. I think the one thing that's different, we kind of talked about it with Jeremy, is like, Javi's very hot and cold. Like, one day he's your friend and one day he's not. Like, Jeremy did talk about how, like, Javi just stopped answering his calls, stopped answering his texts, like, his head got big, you know, those types of things. And so, I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, but prior to the cameras, fuck yeah, we'd be best friends. We'd be co-parenting. We'd be, you know, getting along, all of it.
Does yours and Jeremy's relationship change whenever one of you is dating somebody else? How do you navigate that? Because I feel like the other person that's involved is naturally going to be jealous, whether it's anything or not.
How to navigate it? I don't want to
Like, do
see,
you
because-
care that if he dates somebody else?
No, I don't care that he dates someone else at all. But it does bring a different
Dynamic.
into, yeah.
You know what just happened to me for Halloween, actually? The kids came home and told me that they
I don't
went,
know where this is going.
that Joe and V went trick-or-treating with Javi and Lauren,
What?
and nobody invited me and Lux.
Oh, wow. Why didn't I know this?
And I was like,
How did that even come about?
I don't know. I guess.
And Lauren?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cute.
So could you see yourself doing that? Or what if Jeremy and Corey took all the kids trick-or-treating without you? What would you do?
And you didn't know.
And you didn't know until afterwards.
They buddied up against me to try to take my kids, so.
Well.
There you have it.
There you have it, guys. That's the tea.
Yeah, I could see that happening to me.
Wait, so tell us, we briefly talked about your book. Tell us when it's expected to come out, what it's about, all the things.
Oh my gosh. So it is a memoir, my memoir, and it comes out April 2020.
That's a good day, 420.
I love it.
Yeah, but it is just about, it goes into my childhood and the trauma that I went through in my childhood, and I feel like it's going to give my audience a different perspective of who I am. Like, you have what our show has aired for so many people, but there's so much more to my life. There's so much more that people don't know.
Like prior to the cameras, prior to getting pregnant at 16.
Right.
Yeah. And it's weird because I feel like people don't ever ask those questions. Like, maybe, how did this happen?
No, I feel like people
you're right.
do
You
wonder,
know?
but I think it's just not been captured.
No, I think they think that we were born 16 and pregnant.
No, and not just that. When they told our story, on 16 and pregnant, they like, I wasn't a spoiled cheerleader that had it all made. That wasn't, but that's the way I'm viewed, because that's the way the show started. I don't know how your 16 and pregnant was, but that's like.
Oh, I played varsity lacrosse in high school, and they never put that on there.
Yeah, but it was
So
just like
I just look like some orphan.
So you do not.
An orphan. Kail, that's
I'm just
extreme.
saying.
It just gives everyone an unflinching and honest look into.
So I've recently found a new deodorant that I'm obsessed with. It's great for me and the kids, and it's filled with ingredients found in nature like coconut oil, shea butter, and tapioca starch. And it's received over 8,000 five-star reviews from their customers. So it seriously works, and their formula contains simple ingredients you understand, so you know everything that's in your deodorant. Less is more, and Native is an aluminum-free deodorant, and it does not mean that you have to sacrifice on product performance. Test it out and let us know what you think. Native comes in a wide variety of enticing scents for men and women, plus formula and baking soda-free formula for those with sensitivities. My personal favorite is a eucalyptus and mint, but Lindsie told me last week that she's also obsessed with the coconut and vanilla, which is totally like her, and apparently it's the most popular one. There's also a lavender and rose and a cucumber and mint, so definitely try them out. And since there's no risk to try them, they offer free shipping, returns, and exchanges in the U.S. Check out all the amazing scents or scent-free deodorants today. And for 20% off your purchase, visit nativedeodorant.com and use promo code COFFEE at checkout. That's NATIVE deodorant.com with promo code COFFEE for 20% off. And again, don't forget to tell us what you think about it. One of our, I guess, viewers on the podcast or the Instagram Live had asked if you were still doing public speaking. And do you talk about that in your book at all or no?
I don't talk about it in my book. My book actually, you just have to read it.
I know.
Everyone has to get it. Everyone has to read it. I'm
excerpts.
telling you. So then, yeah, at the end, you'll be like, oh, shit. Like, what's next?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have an event that I'm actually speaking at in December
Okay.
6th. I don't know when this is airing, but
Before that.
before that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want people to go, you can say it on
December. It's the 2020 vision. I'm actually going to be speaking on just details that are in my book that I have not released yet, besides what I've said on this podcast now.
Okay, cool.
We are breaking news.
This is actually perfect timing for it to lead up to that.
I know. It's
So.
perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
you're going to talk about all the things that are in your book, give people like ideas of what they can expect.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's actually in Hawaii, so Maui.
Do you give tips in your book on like what you've learned along the way, or is it just strictly like your story?
There are like tips, quotes that I've put in my book. We've like in through, and there's also like photos that's never been seen before. Like when I say, I mean, they're pretty crazy. If you want to see my uterus, just fucking saying. Because remember all the shit that happened with Addie and
like you have
how they did that, and
tilted
they
uterus
took my uterus out and it's shaped like a heart. That fucking shit is in my book because
they took it out.
Yes, they took it out, and you can see it like.
What do you mean they took
that
it out?
That doctor did so many things that she shouldn't.
She took your uterus out and put it back in.
I will show you a picture.
And then you were able to get pregnant.
No, I need to see this now. I need to see this.
Okay.
Show us.
Put it back in your body.
And then you got pregnant again.
So like basically
a
hysterectomy and then put it back in.
A reverse hysterectomy.
Is that legal? Are you allowed to do those?
No.
Absolutely nothing that they did was legal. When you inject somebody with a spinal tap 15 times, that's not normal.
Why a spinal tap? Like
Because
an epidural?
I had a C-section, so they numbed me from like my shoulders down. It wasn't like right here down. It was so fucked up. It was.
Is it common to get a spinal tap for a C-section?
Yeah.
Or is it an
feel like that
epidural?
is
Just
common,
like
right?
I think it's common.
Yeah, I think that's
But
like
then
the
he
common
was like
numbing
hollering,
method.
put it through the epidural pack. Like it was not normal.
Let me see the
It was
picture.
not normal.
Wait, if twins are in your family, I've always wanted to ask you this.
They do.
They do?
Yeah.
Who else is a twin in your family?
My great grandma had twins,
Oh, wow.
like multiple sets of twins.
Right, because if you have one set, you're more likely to have another set.
Yeah, but she had so many kids.
Wait, so is she the only one that had twins, or did any of the twins have twins?
Yes, they did. So some of her kids had
Twins. Got it.
That's nuts.
But I'm trying to find this uterus picture. Talk about something.
Okay.
Never mind. Just kidding.
Oh, I want to find it. I want to see it.
Nope. Take that back. Go ahead.
Okay.
That was something else. It looked like a uterus.
One of our viewers in the live podcast asked what your favorite thing to do in your spare time would be.
Favorite thing to do in my spare time.
Did you find it?
You're asking questions and I'm answering and trying to find this. So my favorite thing to do in spare time is, I like to work. I like to be with my girls and just being present with them.
What do you do when you don't have your girls in your spare time? Like, what would be like your guilty pleasure or like a hobby?
Guilty pleasure hobby. Shit.
Like, mine's like to get my nails done. Like, I love to get my nails done.
I love to get my nails done, but
Do you do your nails out of necessity or out of
no, because I
pleasure?
freaking love
of
them. The
doing it?
longer my nails are, the better. I'm ridiculous with my nails. Like,
I
all the
hate my nails
crazy
right
stuff.
now. Yeah.
Do you do your nails to go to like relax, or do you do them out of necessity?
Necessity.
Likewise, but I also
This
like
one
to
she was
relax.
pulling it up, and it's shaped
I wanna
like a
see it.
heart.
Why did she pull it up?
Can I see this?
That is a heart-shaped uterus. Like an actual heart.
Oh my gosh, Leah!
Isn't it? Oh my gosh.
How?
Who was taking these photos?
Maybe we gave the camera to someone. I don't remember. Like
Wow.
someone there.
Wow, that is nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Looking
then
at
they
it
took
now,
it
no
out?
wonder
What
I
would
was
she
so
have
fucked up
done?
after that.
What would she have done if she took it out and, like, I don't know, dropped it, damaged it, and then put it back? Like,
Oh, I mean, I was under anesthesia. I mean, I didn't know.
She probably didn't know what was going
well, this
on.
was in West Virginia.
Yeah.
She was like 10 sheets to the wind.
She was what?
10 sheets to the wind. I think
Oh,
that's the
that's a
word.
southern
Isn't
statement.
it? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
like she was like out. I feel like I say a lot of things that like are from the
That's
south that you
not
don't get.
okay.
No, then they had me on morphine in the hospital.
Morphine?
Morphine pump.
Why?
Because I had spinal headaches or whatever they are. Like at times I couldn't feel my legs and shit. It was so bad.
That's nuts. So wait,
So all of that's in my book though.
so you go into detail about all of this in your book.
Yes. Yes.
And did you have any trouble when you had Addie? Or no?
I missed Addie, like the first 6 months of Addie
Why?
being a baby because I was in so, like I couldn't walk and stuff. I left the hospital early because they wouldn't figure out what they'd done to me.
And all of this is in the book.
All of this is in the book.
Okay, so if y'all don't know, Leah actually has it posted to her Twitter, the cover of the book, and where you can pre-order
Yes.
it, right?
Yes, I do.
I don't know if you want to say like what it's called and where you can find it.
Yes. My book is Hope, Grace, and Faith, and you can find it on Amazon. You can just, you can Google my name. And
Is it
pops
available
right
for
up.
pre-order?
It is available for pre-order, and it will publish in April 2020.
I'll be pre-ordering it and then I'm going to mail it to you to sign.
I pre-ordered it already, like months ago.
Love you guys.
With the holidays approaching and traveling recently, it's been hard getting a workout in or knowing what to eat has been nearly impossible at times. So I'm super excited that I finally found a personalized plan that is working for me, and it's called Noom. No more searching for training apps, workouts, calorie trackers, or meal plans. Noom seriously has it all. It isn't just about losing weight, but it helps you set your own individual goals to break bad habits by having a goal specialist and other Noom members by your side. I personally have really felt part of their community, and it helps me stay on track and in control of some of my bad habits. And I thought I wouldn't be able to stick to it, but the app has truly been so helpful and easy and just convenient. Noom is a habit-changing solution that has helped me personally with developing new relationships with food through their courses. I've been able to make healthier choices, which honestly has helped me be in a better mood and control my stress and anxiety a little bit more. We're also strapped for time, and all Noom asks is a 10-minute-a-day commitment. It's for yourself. You don't have to change it all in one day. Small steps make big progress. Sign up for your trial today at Noom.com/coffee. Again, that's Noom, NOOM.com/coffee. It's the last weight loss program that you'll need. What do you have to lose?
Another question that people asked was, what is your biggest struggle during filming?
Right now?
They
Honestly,
didn't specify.
I get along so well with my producer, and I want to share my story. So it does. I really enjoy filming. Like I try to make the best of it. Do I get annoyed sometimes? Yes, especially on my period. Like right now, that's when it's the worst. Literally,
that's your biggest struggle.
It's funny because Brendan knows. He's like, I'm like, yeah. I mean, he already knows it's good. He's
The
like,
struggle's real.
Yeah. So, but for the most part, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I've always enjoyed it because it's been the past 2 years that I've been like, why not embrace this opportunity that we have,
right?
You know, and make a difference,
right?
With the platform we have. So that's,
I'm not there yet.
You're there.
Kill hasn't.
I'm like,
Kail hasn't arrived to that point yet.
I'm not at the final destination.
Wait, so we asked Jeremy about this, and maybe you have a different perspective on it. How do you feel now that the dads aren't filming on Teen Mom?
I think the only dad that's really filming is Cole.
Right, yeah.
Like Javi, Joe, Jeremy,
You mean actively
Corey.
filming?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, Javi and Joe, to my knowledge, didn't film at all this season.
That's weird.
Corey fills some and Jeremy fills some. Mm-hmm. So, but not as much as they used to. I know you probably like it, but it doesn't matter to me. I do feel like we already have 5 girls on our show, so the more scenes that they throw in with the dads makes it hard for us to tell our stories.
That's
true. That would be the only.
Right.
Kail said, what did you say, that you feel like it's one-sided?
It is one-sided, and as much as I like them not filming for my segment, like Javi and Joe, it does make it difficult for when I can't understand why Joe is doing certain things. You know, previously he's been able to film on Teen Mom, and then I can look back and be like, oh, that's why he did it. Oh, that was his point of view. As much as I don't like it, I'm able to look back and kind of get the insight. Now he doesn't do that. So...
And he doesn't film at all?
No, he hasn't that I know of.
Yeah, you said that a long time ago that they hadn't filmed
at all.
But B films with you, right?
No, she filmed that one scene with me, and that was it.
And Javi's not filming anymore?
No, not that I know of.
I feel like that's so weird. It's like you just don't see half of it.
Gives Kail more time to tell her story.
Exactly.
True. But I gotta do better.
How many minutes do you guys have to tell your story each week?
4 minutes. There's always like an A story, so that's like the one that has the most happening. So that has the most amount of time, which might be like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Does a specific person get that regularly?
There's always an A. No, it rotates.
Oh, okay.
So someone's always A, B, C, D.
That makes sense. Yeah. Do you like it when you're A story or when
it
you're
depends
F story?
what it is. If it's some bullshit, no.
Yeah.
But like I think I had like some good scenes with buying the new house and like moving on, and you know I've had a lot of stuff go on. And I think the bear stuff. You know, that would mean a lot to me if they really, like, put a lot of emphasis on, like, Bear. Because, you know, that was, like, my dog, you know?
I know.
So, it depends. I mean, I don't know. Do you like being an A story? Depends what you have going on, huh?
Yeah, it depends what I have going on.
Wait, somebody did
The
ask.
reunion scared the fuck out of me. I was like, what is happening right now?
Wait, somebody did ask what happened with your boxer. And did that get covered in Teen Mom?
Yeah, did they cover it?
No, because everything in both of our lives are fucking happening the same. Like, we were filming last night.
We lost our dogs 2 months apart.
And I remember saying when we were at the VMAs, I was like, if something happens to my dog, and I felt like, no, I didn't do anything. But I was like, I don't know what I would do. And I was in California for a leadership program that I've been doing. And I got a call while I was shopping for clothes. Like, we wore dress clothes, and my sister said my dog just died.
It was so weird. Like,
But it was, like,
literally,
sudden?
I called Kail, actually. I was like, Kail, I need help to get out of the store. Like, I just felt like dropping. Because my dog was my best fucking friend. Like, I don't really talk to anyone back home, so my dog was like, maybe it was an attachment that was meant to have him, but it still was so fucking hard.
That's a part of filming, too, that I don't think anyone we don't really talk about it. It's like, if two of us are going through the exact same thing during our season, I always feel like one of us doesn't get to film that aspect of our life because another mom on the show is going through it. Because why wouldn't they film her go through it and her talk to her kids about death and her, you know what I mean?
Right.
They didn't film that because they just filmed me go through it.
Right.
Yeah, and it would have, But it was so, I mean, the same way you handled it, the same way I handled it with the girls, like the grieving. And it was hard, though. When I got home and I had to tell them, it was when we went to the crematory place and I was like holding my kids as they were bawling and we were walking to my car. It was like
worst.
awful. I think it was harder because it was sudden. Like, it was like he was 4 years old. Like, how the fuck does that happen?
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was sudden for Bear, and he was 7.
And then his grandpa died the next week.
It was a genetic thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Had to have been, right?
Yeah, we couldn't figure out what
happened.
So y'all literally don't know.
No, he just went to sleep. He was like sunbathing outside in the yard and didn't
Wake up.
He loved going outside in the grass in the sun. No. Well, the only way to find out exactly, he always would go out in the grass and like lay down in the sun. Mm-hmm. But he would have had to been sent to Ohio State for an autopsy and then figured out that way. But then we wouldn't have been able to cremate him. And my kids would have been,
devastated.
So we got this big rainbow urn and paw prints on top of the rainbow.
That's cute.
Did you cremate Bear?
Yeah.
You did?
Yep. And we got paw prints, and we got his ashes back, and we got... My friend Rachel got me like this like rainbow stained glass that's on in my kitchen window, and it has like a paw print instead of a cloud. And we have like a little quote, and I did like mixed tiles wall of like me and the kids with the dog. Yeah,
really so sad.
Yeah, definitely something that you just don't think about it when you get a pet. Like, you don't think about it. Like,
I think a lot of people don't think about the commitment that a pet is and like how it's like very human like.
Yeah.
You know,
for
like
sure.
They have feelings and they go through things. And
exactly.
So
I'm vegetarian, so if anyone's wondering why, that's why.
We talk about that all the time, that we want to be vegetarian. We just don't
we don't know
where, we don't know where to start. Because you have to like plan it out, or you'll be
failures,
deficient in areas,
yeah.
right?
So do you know that your body naturally produces protein?
No,
we don't know anything.
So tell us everything.
Well, I'm learning too. I've only been vegetarian since the beginning of October, but I have no desire whatsoever to eat meat.
Leah's like, I've been vegetarian since
my
yesterday.
mind fucks with me, so at times I'm like, oh, I really want chicken wings, and I'm like, how the fuck can I say that in my mind? Because after my dog died, I felt like he was, like he had feelings, and I couldn't imagine. I don't want to eat any of that. You know? I don't know. So, yeah, I just kind of...
Wait, how did you
just... like, plant soy, like beans, rice, that's mostly what I eat. Pasta. I'm on this pasta kick. I thought I was going to gain so much weight because I'm eating so many carbs, but our body breaks down the carbs differently when we're not eating meat.
Wow. Wait, so how did you just wake up on October 1st and be like, I'm a vegetarian now?
I said my dog, when my dog passed away, that was like a transition for me.
Okay.
I was like, I can't, like, I couldn't imagine. I don't like honey. I don't like any of that.
Okay.
Nothing.
Honey, so you're vegan.
I have not went all. I'm still doing dairy products right now, so I'm in the transition.
I'm lactose intolerant, so maybe I could be
milk,
like eat
what could you
dairy.
Eat?
No, not eat dairy. No, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
I don't know that I could do it. I eat Chick-fil-A like way too much.
I almost went to Chick-fil-A the other day, and I was like, why am I going to... it's just a natural thing that you walk up and
So do you eat salad?
I eat salads, yeah.
I don't. So
Salads
I guess
don't
I
make
can't
me
be a
full.
vegetarian.
Salads. Yes, you can. You can eat pasta.
Right, but
and
I
you
need
can
to
eat rice, and you can eat beans, and...
That's not enough variety for me.
Oh, my gosh.
I need like...
I would love to be a vegetarian, but I love hibachi.
Same.
So get the vegetables and the noodles at hibachi.
Just chicken and steak.
Yeah. Kail gets the combo with all the meats. I love it.
So Quip, makers of the electric toothbrush, want all of you to know that one single discovery matters the most for your dental care, and it's simply this, that if you have good habits, you are good. What are good habits, you might ask? This means brushing for 2 minutes twice a day and flossing regularly. No matter what brand you use, Quip makes it simple, starting with an electric toothbrush, refillable floss, and anti-cavity toothpaste. My personal favorite thing about Quip is that it has the sensitive sonic vibrations built in with the timer, so every 30 seconds it pulses to guide for an even and full mouth clean. So they even deliver fresh brush heads, floss, and toothpaste refills to your door every 3 months with free shipping, so your routine is always right. And I almost forgot to tell you guys about the floss dispenser. The floss comes with pre-marked strings to help you with just enough. It's life-changing, especially if you don't like to floss, and it's just easy to remember to get with the rest of your oral care, the toothbrush, the toothpaste, and the floss. So join over 3 million healthy mouths and get Quip today. Starting at $25, go to getquip.com/coffee right now, and you'll receive your first refill for free. That's the first refill for free at getquip.com/coffee. GETQUIP.com/coffee. Quip, the good habits company. So other than being a vegetarian, your book is coming out. Can we get an update on Allie?
Allie, of course. She
Yeah.
goes to Columbus next month. We actually haven't been in a little while because she has actually been doing really well.
Oh, good.
I did parent teacher conference, and they were like, they all have A's, and it feels so good.
Does
that
Addie
our
also
kids
get
are-
A's?
Addie's has S's right now.
S's.
Thank God they're S's, not letter grades.
It'll get better. It'll get better.
I think she needs to be homeschooled.
That's fine. I talked about maybe wanting to do road schooling.
What is that?
Where you
It's like
take your kids on the
homeschooling,
road.
but you take them and you travel and you do museums and you do all kinds of shit.
I could see you being a
on the
person
road.
like that.
Totally like
Yeah,
and
and a
Addie would-
VW camper.
It's an idea.
It's such an idea. I feel like that would be so
I
good
just
for
asked
Addie.
Jeremy to homeschool her too.
Is
Just
he on
because
board?
with traveling, I kind of miss her. Because when I don't have Allie and Aaliyah, I travel. But then I usually have Addie, and we have like a little bit of
Like you bonding time.
yeah. alone time, kind of with Lux. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
thought,
I can't believe I've been away from him for a couple
know.
days.
I know.
I think it's
I
been
feel
so
like that's very
long.
odd for you.
Yeah, like normally I
Yeah.
travel with him.
I freaking love
Wait, so
him.
what did Jeremy say when you said, can we homeschool Addie?
It's like, I don't know. Let's think about it.
Let's think about it.
Yeah.
He
So what did he say on the podcast?
he said
That he didn't want to talk to us.
he said that he was going to propose to you on stage of the reunion.
That's what he told us. Literally, she's not lying.
He
Wait,
told
what,
me
the
that
next
day.
one?
No, baby girl, the one that we just had. He whispered in my ear
Why the
that
fuck
day
would he do that?
and was like, "I'm about to propose to her." And I looked at him and I was like, "Okay." And then he never did
you
it.
serious?
You said what?
I was like, "Okay." And then it didn't happen. But then he didn't tell me not to tell anyone. So when we got on the podcast, I was like, "Why didn't you propose to her?"
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Victoria. Fucking instigator.
So then he was like, he got embarrassed.
Did you
and
tell
he
him
didn't do
not
it.
to? Did you know about this? And then
I
tell
didn't
him?
know anything about it.
Oh, so you're just now finding out?
Yeah, I'm just not finding out.
Great. Okay.
Total shocker. But can I just point out,
Yes, go.
Jeremy's one of my best friends, but he's proposed to every single girl he's been with.
Bye, Jeremy. You're canceled.
Do not propose
Do you
to
want
me.
us, do you want us to give you more details about your proposal? It was going to be a bubblegum ring.
I mean, he went to Tiffany's, so I didn't know. He was going to go to Tiffany's for Addie, and you wonder why I say she is spoiled.
Yeah.
What if he would have got her a Tiffany's wedding ring? Would you have said yes?
No.
I would have said yes, accepted the
What
ring, and
would
then
you have
canceled.
done if he
Oh.
would have dropped down on one knee?
Smart.
If he would have dropped down on one knee at the reunion,
What would you have said?
what would you have said?
I would have said,
Let's pretend like it's happening right now.
What the fuck are you doing
You would have
right
said
now?
that?
Yes.
In front of everybody?
But
Did you ever see
but
those-
Me before would have just said yes and married. That's why I've been married twice.
But
Right.
have you ever seen those proposals online that people do? Like they go viral on Twitter, and they like ask someone to marry them in front of everyone. Here's the thing: it's like, if
The
I
social
love
pressure,
you,
like-
if I love you, I'm going to say yes because all these people are watching. I'm not going to embarrass you, right?
No.
But then when we get home,
I'm taking it back.
you're getting your ring back, and we're not doing this, right? Like, I think if I was you in that situation, had someone drop down on their knee with a bubblegum ring, I would have said yes and then given it back.
See, I feel like
No.
Leah's doing it the right way because then she's misleading people to be like, because then she's going to get the flack for being like, you're sending mixed signals because you told him yes and then you got off stage and then you were like, know. So then people would say she was doing it for ratings, or she was doing it for this, or she was doing it for that.
I don't want you. I mean, okay, fine, because then I guess in some
Or talking to
if you
people.
look
I've never
at
lied
it,
to him about talking to people. I've
Right.
just been straight honest with him.
I guess if you are willing to take the risk to propose in front of people, like you're full on taking on the chance that you could be embarrassed in front of
rejection.
everyone. Okay, that's fair. Also, don't ever propose to me in front of people ever again.
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Ever. Because that happened to me once, and I was like the
Who
most...
did this?
Hobby.
In front of people?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was just you.
And his quote-unquote best friend, Kim, told me that he was proposing on the way there when I was, like, driving to the location.
That sucks.
Wait, why did she tell you?
Actually, she told me a couple days before. She was like, he's proposing to you, and I'm only telling you because I want you to be able to say yes or no. I want you to think about it before you do it.
But did so she like went behind his back and did
Yes.
that, and he didn't know? So it ruined
Correct.
his whole plans.
Correct.
And he thought you were going to be surprised.
Correct. And I wasn't. And I was
Did you
awkward.
tell him?
I mean, he knows now.
We know that
And-
Hobby listens to Coffee Combos, so
Oh, okay.
he knows now.
I mean, that girl is truly a snake in all aspects of the word. So it's like, I don't really care. And I don't think anything of it now.
Right.
But like, I just feel like you really set yourself up for failure, I guess, when you propose in front of people. So Jeremy, I did support it when he said that he was going to do it. I was like, okay.
Of course you did.
Of course you did.
I was like, okay.
Kail would never be like the person to be like, Jeremy, I actually think that's a really bad idea, and here's the 3 reasons why I think it's a bad idea.
I mean, I looked at him and I was like, I don't think she's going to be into that. But okay. You know? Like, I'm not
Did
agreeing.
you see the bubblegum ring?
I didn't see a ring.
Because it didn't exist. It was probably a lie the whole
Right.
time.
So when I was looking at him, I'm like, I don't know if this is a good idea. But also, okay, if you're going to do it, I also support you. Like, I'm that friend.
Got it.
Like, you want to bungee jump off a 5-story building? By all means. Do I think it's a great idea? No.
No, you won't hold me accountable if I want to jump off of a building? Is that what you're saying?
I'm going to say
You're going to let me just jump?
bungee jump,
Okay.
not jump free fall.
Wait, so tell me the craziest thing that y'all have done together on trips. Like, do y'all go free falling? Do y'all do, like, weird stuff?
Yes, we do. We've been skydiving. We've been shark diving. We've been...
Were you scared in any of this?
Yeah, I mean, I was nervous, but I was excited.
Like,
Right, yeah,
adrenaline.
Yeah, adrenaline.
Yeah.
We have... What else have we done? She didn't come on one adventure with me that was, like, crazy, and we saw baby tarantulas in this, like, web, and it was, like, really cool because we rappelled off of a waterfall.
Yeah.
And it was super cool.
really
Did we go
cool.
ziplining? We've been ziplining in
Yeah,
Hawaii.
yeah.
We've done a bunch of stuff.
I almost died. We've
four-wheeling.
almost died every single time.
Oh, yeah.
Not
for
really,
sure.
but
But also, we've almost drowned several times.
I love that
almost
video
drowned me in the
that you
waves.
have of her falling out of that raft or whatever. That's like
Oh,
my
we went-
favorite
she
video.
has one of me
Fucking
too.
whitewater rafting.
Oh my gosh.
That was really intense, and truly, my entire life flashed before my eyes, and I was like, "It's been a good run."
Wait, how did you guys
Cheers.
pair
Wasn't even
up to like go on these trips? To like,
I don't know I don't know. I don't know.
Like, how did that happen?
We were going with Moniz to Hawaii for your birthday,
For
and
her-
that's when it all started.
No, we went on. Really?
Yeah, that was the first trip, right?
Yeah, I think
Well, no, this has been going on for like she came to my wedding. We went to Myrtle Beach. We've always did stuff like that, but we actually going on like a week-long vacation, or it was actually 2 weeks, is when we went to Hawaii.
Yeah, I don't even know, but like I was just like, "Hey, Leah, you want to go to Hawaii?" And you were like, "Yeah."
Sure.
And then you were like, "Hey, Kail, do you want to go to Costa Rica?" And I'm like, "Sure."
That's literally what we do.
And now we want to go to Bali.
Oh gosh.
We really want to go to Bali. So that's like hopefully
That's on your,
we're
like-
going to Iceland.
Iceland
We go to
in
Iceland in
February.
February.
Oh wow. You guys
Do you
really
wanna
have
come?
it all planned out.
We do.
Would you go
I'm
to
really
Iceland?
a homebody, guys.
So am I.
I'm kind of,
Unless I'm traveling.
I feel like
Homebody? What do you mean?
Like
Yeah,
if I'm
like-
home Monday to Friday, like in Delaware, I'm not leaving my house. But like if I have a trip planned from Saturday to Tuesday, then I will travel. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah,
like if
yeah.
I'm home in the state of Delaware, don't ask me to leave.
Why?
Because
I'm
I'll
not
leave
leaving.
when I'm traveling. That's
Yeah.
it.
And you stay inside your home.
Yeah, I see all 4 walls and I don't leave.
Okay.
yeah, I think it's an anxiety thing for me.
Yeah.
Just like going.
But you don't
and,
like to travel to like foreign places.
No, because I don't do good with like foreign food. I told you whenever I went to Hawaii, I acted like it was another country, and I took
mean, it was.
Easy Mac because I was afraid that like they wouldn't have food that I could eat or that Jackson would eat. So it's like weird stuff. Leah's like, what are you?
Yeah. She's like, no.
So I'm not really
amazing.
down. I'm not really down for trying like different types of foods.
We're going to a Thai restaurant tonight, and
like,
I cannot wait.
I fear not being able to communicate with somebody. You know, like what if it was like a life or death situation, and like I couldn't communicate with somebody? What would I do?
Like that lives there?
Yes. Like what if I was like emergency, and they were like happiness? Like,
What?
You know what I mean? What if they were like...
She's overthinking it. You were overthinking it.
You know what I mean? Like, what? And
like, in Costa Rica, most of them talk English, too.
You weren't fucking there when I got taken out by the riptide, and I went up to the Hawaiian guys. So I'm like, my friend, they didn't speak English.
Yeah.
They only spoke... Is it Polynesian? Or is it Hawaiian? The guys that saved us from the riptide, they were like natives of Hawaii, and they didn't speak English, but they with my gestures, they understood.
No, I'm not doing sign language to somebody to save my life. I'm not going to be like, hey, like, save me.
But also, they knew exactly what to do.
Yeah,
they
because you were drowning.
No, we weren't drowning.
You weren't drowned.
We were stuck in a riptide on paddle boards.
And you made it.
In
It
the
was
ocean.
fun, right?
I mean, it makes for a good story.
Yes.
And I one time did see this story about this family that went to Mexico. And they stayed in an Airbnb, and it didn't have carbon monoxide detectors that worked in there. And then they went missing, and then people found them, and they're dead.
So that can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
Even in your own home.
I changed my batteries.
Okay. Well, it can also happen in a hotel here.
So check the batteries when you go to the hotel room.
That's true.
Like,
I don't know.
And go somewhere where they also speak English.
you can go to Europe. They speak English.
No,
there.
I don't think that's actually the place that I think that I would do the worst at. Like
In Europe?
Yeah.
Why?
Or like London or like...
That's Europe.
Well, I know, but I'm like saying like specific places. Like I
Why,
think like...
though? Why?
Why?
You look like a Spice Girl right now. And you know what they're from? They're from...
England.
Yes.
I just don't think I could
Like,
do that.
you look like Baby Spice with...
That's really a big compliment,
Okay.
actually. Okay, that's
You're
an
welcome.
actual fun topic.
They're from England.
When you watch Spice Girls, who were you?
Who
Who do I look like?
Sporty Spice or Scary Spice.
I feel
Always. I loved those two girls.
like those are the two ones that you like.
Yeah, I loved them.
I feel like
You were
you would
baby.
be posh.
She was
Or,
posh.
like,
Yeah, or ginger.
I wanted. The
Did you
ginger
listen to
doll
the
so
Spice
bad.
Girls?
I did, but I don't know. I can't put their faces with the names. I'm not.
This is Baby
That was
Spice.
my first concert
Okay.
that I ever went to.
I never got to go to
I
one.
love the Spice Girls.
And my mom and my stepdad took me, and when they started like ripping their clothes off, singing like a song. But
Oh,
like,
shit.
I forget what the song was, but it was like the one
Spice Up Your Life?
where they like take off their clothes and they had the little fake changing rooms and stuff, and it was just like an illusion, you know, like it wasn't like they were really naked, but I was so embarrassed. I didn't want
It's
my
like
stepdad to
watching
be
a
there.
sex scene when
You
you're
know?
like watching
Yeah.
a movie with your parents and
parents.
like a sex scene happens and you're like, you just want to like slide down the couch and you're like, I wish this didn't happen.
Wait, okay, so Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera?
Oh, I really like
That was
Britney
never
Spears.
like, I don't feel like as kids we decided that. I think it was
No.
both.
Yeah, you did. You decided
No,
it.
I never could decide between them.
I liked Christina Aguilera Dirty. Like, I was all about her.
I was always all about Christina and Britney.
Yeah, both.
And I always hoped that they were going to collab, and they never did.
Genie in a bottle.
Yep.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
In Sync. No, Backstreet Boys. I mean,
Oh no, I can't decide.
that one I couldn't decide either. Like, I knew the Millennium album.
This is
like,
why you
I would
guys
used
are
to be
on
on my
Team
mom's
Mom.
treadmill and, like, go on it, but I had the NSYNC poster. So it's like, which
Yeah,
one
because
was
they're
it?
yeah.
You know? Like, you can't decide.
I feel like you decided. Like, you
No,
knew.
I didn't.
No.
You don't decide. That's not a decision.
do.
Like, it's just both.
Did you like more NSYNC songs or Backstreet songs?
No, I listened to all of them.
Or all?
Oh. But I never listened to, like, LFO or, like, 98 Degrees. Like, those
I
were
did.
No.
I went to 98 Degrees and Baha Man concert.
You did?
Who let the dogs out?
Oh my god, I love it. Wait, so let me think of another one. 90s themed. Like, what could be another question?
90s theme question. Did you have Easy Bake Oven? Did you ever have
My
one?
kids even have an easy bake oven.
They do? Do you
Yeah.
do the recipes? And they actually bake the stuff and you actually eat it.
Okay.
Is it good?
Yeah, some of them was.
I
mean, I just got rid of their Easy Bake because now they're like not using it, but they totally have them.
I had an Easy Bake oven, and I never actually used it because it was like a light bulb that was cooking.
Yeah, and it never
the brownie
worked.
in a thing this big. So aside from your book, your speaking, all of that stuff, do you have any other projects that you're working on and that you want to talk about?
So my vision for the world.
Which is what? Are you doing a talk show?
Peace, unity, and love. So I am moving towards that and seeing where it takes me. So I definitely want to do something for muscular dystrophy.
Okay.
And raising awareness and finding a cure.
Right.
And then, yeah, I want to...
That's amazing.
That's so amazing.
More to come.
I feel like we've talked about this as like a continuing theme on the podcast about us feeling like, just like as females, getting attacked on social media. Do you feel like that you get attacked on social media as much as some other people, or you don't care? And you don't read them?
I definitely get attacked, but if I do, it's like I'm sarcastic with it. I really don't give a
You don't care.
fuck.
Yeah.
Probably that's okay.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like it's been as bad lately. Like, I read some of Kail's shit, and I'm like, damn, I remember when it was like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you get it like that at one
Yes,
point?
dude. I mean, I was called I was beat. Like, I had 3 people jump me, calling me a teen mom whore.
I remember.
Like, crazy ass shit. Like, yeah.
That's horrible.
But it's not as bad. It's not.
That's so wild. People are so
We always talk
crazy.
about like
Mean.
people being mean on social media, and it's just something we talk about on the podcast. And I always like to know, like, if you feel like you've got it bad, or you feel like you're like in cruise control.
She's in cruise control.
Yeah, right now. Nervous about this reunion.
So after this episode of the podcast, we were going to go to a crystal shop if you want to come with us.
I do.
Okay. So
Are
let's
you
do
going to
that.
get seats for your crystals like Kail's going to get for hers?
I'm not getting seats for crystals. I get like
It's like somebody sent something to our podcast Instagram that was like this little picture. Like, what would you call it? Like
it was like a little like
meme or something.
Yeah.
Like, and it was, I want to save my money. But then I also went and bought seats for all of my crystals. It's like these little tiny seats with like little crystals on them.
I have so many crystals.
I'm sure
I
it's
could
cute.
not get seats for them.
Okay, this is a question for you, and then we'll be done.
Okay.
Would you let Leah or myself go into your crystal room of your house?
You could go in the room, but I wouldn't let you touch them.
Why? You don't trust me?
It's not that. It's just
your
like
energy.
Yeah, it's your energy, and like you have to be very careful with who you let around your crystals because you don't want to taint them or like.
But is it just me specifically, or is it like
No, it would be like anyone.
anyone?
Yeah, like
touching
don't
it?
touch my crystals. Like Lux one time tried to touch my crystals, and I was like, "Oh,
You're a
no,
demon.
baby
I
boy."
let my kids.
No, I do sometimes.
Is it like
but-
energy transfer?
Yeah, and Lux has his own crystal, and so does Lincoln and Isaac have their own crystals. So it's like they know I don't touch theirs, so don't come and touch mine. You know,
I would maybe let Kail.
You would.
Maybe.
I would ask. Like if you saw one that was like really, really, really cool
Speaking to me?
on my altar,
This is what
and you
Kail-
were like, "Kail, can I touch this one?" I would be like, "Okay." But
Yeah.
if you were just like walking in the room and like touching them all,
no.
I would be like, "Get out,
Yes.
get out,
You've tainted my whole house.
just get the fuck out."
Kail took me to the first crystal shop that I ever went to in Atlanta when we podcasted there a couple months ago. And she was like telling me all this crazy stuff and trying to educate me on crystals. And she was like, just pick one that speaks to you. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how are they supposed to speak to me? Like, I don't know.
Whichever
this
one.
Listen down here. Listen to your intuition. Like,
Whatever one is
yeah,
like,
are you drawn to this one?
yeah, drawn to. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. 'Cause
Good,
the
so-
universe, I mean, literally is made up all these amazing.
Energies.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to keep you guys updated on this crystal adventure. Kail will probably spend an ungodly amount of money that she probably does not have
That's
to be spending
nobody's
on
business.
crystals.
That's nobody's business.
And we'll let you guys know what each of us individually gets from the
Gets.
crystal shop. So we hope that you guys have enjoyed the episode with Leah. If you guys have not subscribed to us yet, you can do that by searching the Purple Podcast app on your iPhone, type in Coffee Combos, click subscribe, click the 5th star, and leave us a written review. We hope you guys have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
See ya.
Bye.
This podcast
podcast is brought to you by Wave Podcast Network. Check out all of our shows, including the Brain Candy Podcast, I Don't Get It, Coffee Convos, and Let's Talk About It.